broadcast material. Hold on.
It could. I know. I was thinking that the whole time.
This is refried beans.
And collard greens.
And we have, once again, the infamous Kiwi.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Kiwi.
Thank you for that intro.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. So how y'all doing today?
So good.
I'm focused.
He's eating fruit. This is him all the time. We buy so much fruit.
That's good.
And vegetable greens.
Yep.
We buy lots of green anything.
People don't know like how you save the most money with groceries is buying fruit and vegetables.
We just went today to Walmart and
cheap.
we were like, vegetables, get your fruit. Except he got the packaged shit.
Because when you have nothing else,
You know, I'd preferred if he would have gotten just like a whole ass cantaloupe, a whole
and then y'all would have
honeydew.
had a lot.
Yeah.
I get so
because I don't mind cutting it
up.
But you know, he's impatient. But he knows I don't mind cutting it up for him and have like a big ass Tupperware just of cantaloupe. That's his favorite.
And it's cheaper.
Yeah.
It is. It's like $1 and some change.
Yeah, because we got a bunch of vegetables and fruits just now. The tab was probably like $10. The only thing that like raised it up was fucking toilet paper. What else did we buy? And like chicken breast. I think those were the two most expensive items.
Packaged shit.
Yeah, that
you
too.
and Bella had. Y'all both had like packaged fruits.
And both of those
stuff.
are like $4.
I was
like you can get a bag of potatoes for like
potatoes is my jam.
Yeah,
I love potatoes.
I love them too, but I gotta stay away from it.
Yeah,
I gotta all the starches, and I'd be like, I need
all the starches.
I love potatoes. Period.
But congratulations on your new car.
Thank you guys. Yeah, you know, I didn't know if I should go to CarMax or not. Well, we're gonna take this shot first. Let me.
Ooh. Hey, there's people viewing. I think. Shit, I don't know.
Strawberry gonna be the first one to be like, you bitches.
Strawberry, I would love to do a show with you.
I think she's at work.
Great things.
Oh, she is at work. So we have an excuse. The last time we did a podcast without her, she called us and then she sent a voice note in our group chat. She was like, I know y'all motherfuckers see me calling y'all. We like played it on the fucking podcast, but she was like, I know y'all motherfuckers see me. Yeah. Y'all better not be podcasting without me again. We was like, oh.
She was yelling on the. It was so funny.
That's so funny.
She was cussing us out.
I wonder what's her sign. Do y'all know?
I don't know. I never bothered to ask her.
She strikes me. She just had her birthday.
Oh, she must be a Virgo or a Libra.
She has to be a Virgo.
One of them too.
She has to be a Virgo. She just had her birthday.
Yeah.
She's funny as fuck. You would love her. Everybody would love her.
Her.
I can't imagine people not liking her. Like, she's fucking hilarious. She's a character.
I like meeting people face to face.
Did you like that or?
It was pretty good. It was
pretty
smooth.
Good. Hell yeah.
Tequila.
I got drunk and got on Snapchat last night.
Boy, this man had a Dracula damn.
Yeah, I used the
Dracula.
It was. I gotta show you when we're done.
Funny. That's funny.
Singing 90s R&B.
Hell yeah. Relationships.
Y'all, so I gotta tell y'all, when I was on the way here, this guy stopped me. And, you know, of course, he was staring at me and shit. I knew he was trying to get my number. And I don't know why I gave him my number. I mean, I didn't give him my number. He gave me his number. And he said, you know, he had just got his tints done because he stopped in the middle of the road and opened his door.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to roll your windows down because it's like fresh or whatever.
Yeah, that's what he said. Mm-hmm. So he gave me his number or whatever. I don't know how, but I guess I accidentally called him.
Oh.
And so now he has my number. And he called me right back, and I just hung up.
Oh, just now?
Wait, before I got here.
Oh.
So I'm pulling up. So I just, you know, I'm not about to. First of all, I don't even know you. I didn't even mean to call you because I didn't know if I wanted you to have my number or not.
He probably checking his phone every 5 minutes right now.
This nigga just called me again. Y'all witnessed it. I only been here for what, 30 minutes?
Not even.
He didn't call me like 3 times. This is why I do not give out my number. Like,
this is why you cannot. This is too much. See, I always say that. I always be like, damn, like, hearing about, like, friend girls or anybody else talk about their dating right now. Like, God. I'm like, it sounds terrible.
It is terrible.
There is no market.
Worse. It's not.
Is there even a market anymore? Like,
and I mean, I don't know how it is for guys, but apparently it's no market for them. But I personally feel like they're not gonna like this comment. But I just think there are a lot, and I'm gonna explain why I feel this way. There are a lot more good. When I say good, there are a lot more good women compared to men. So when it's like dating, women are going to come across way more shittier men than men with women. And this is why I say this. I feel like society teaches men to treat women badly. If you don't, that's because you personally was taught not to treat women that way. Outside of that, if you didn't really like have a man in the household, or you didn't have like a positive influence of what a man, and I'm not sitting here saying that like my dad's not around or anything like that. Like, I grew up around women. This is just my observations. So to me, like, when women walking outside, we goddamn could just be walking down the street and a nigga gonna say some crazy shit to us. And they literally, it's like racist people that don't know they're racist. Like, men say stuff that they don't know they shouldn't say to women.
Yeah.
Like, the whole slowing down, like
you bro. Can't even go to the gas station. Do you know how often you have to go to the gas station? If it's a lot of men there, it's like,
you have to take a deep breath.
The harassment is intense because I always got to go with her. I'm like, and I don't even be wanting to go to the damn store, but I'm like, someone's gonna fucking. My biggest fear is somebody grabbing her.
Yeah, and like snatching my arm or something. Yeah. Like, get the fuck, like, getting physical or getting crazy.
Yo, I saw some posts. I don't remember the exact numbers. I'm gonna just say what I remember. Thank you. I'm gonna just say what I remember because this is just what I remember. It might not be accurate. But I saw some statistic that said each woman in the club is touched at least, I really want to say 40 times. Like, or
I believe it.
Can you like? Literally.
I'm not gonna say each woman, but it was something to like. First of all, every woman in the club is basically getting touched.
So that's like that.
That is
that
a
statistic
thing.
That you saw was like an average.
Yeah, it was like an average. So I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the exact numbers. Even down to like my homegirl. I mean, not my homegirl. This girl on Facebook was talking about how like she has a curvaceous body. Yeah. And because of that, people think they can touch her whenever they feel like it. Even her friends. And she was like, "You still don't understand, like." You need consent to touch. Just because I have a nice body doesn't mean you can be like, oh, girl, yeah, your ass look good. Smack it, you know. Or, you know, even a man, like, she was like, one of her homeboys, like, grabbed her in a way, like, I guess he gave her a hug and he was just, like, holding on to her so he can feel her boobs. Something like that. I don't remember what it was. Yeah. And I think he made a comment and she said she was so uncomfortable. But niggas don't be knowing. I have some guy friends that'll just like touch my ass.
I feel like they know.
No,
I don't think they know. No, some of these niggas don't know.
They're just bold.
Being friendly. They're like, I'm just being. That's my girl.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like
they think it's just being friendly. Like, oh, I can do. Especially niggas that don't get ass like that. They be the main ones that do that.
This is why I don't have as many friend guys. I haven't had friend guys.
I have a lot of friend guys.
Years.
A lot of them have the same agenda.
They do. I mean, and I know
I had to cut one off because I was like,
oh yeah, she was friends with one of them, and I met the guy. He was
my best friend since me and him were. It was before I even met you.
No, I know.
He was my ace boom coon. Like, my mama loved him, his grandma loved me. Like, that was my ace boom coon, and I was never attracted to him. I was like, I don't look at you like that, man. Like, you like my brother, like from another family. Like, we love the same. Everything. Like, his sense of humor reminded me of Dave Chappelle, so I thought he was fucking hysterical. But I just didn't look at him. I looked at him as like, you're just my stupid ass like older brother. He hated
me from the second he met me.
Oh, he was trying to give me advice about him, and I'm like, why do you care so much? Any other guy that I talked to him about and be like, man, this motherfucker, I'm mad at him. Any other guy, like boyfriend, he was like,
because they weren't making you happy.
No,
and
but like
Sam,
any other person, he literally was like, "Oh fuck him," like, "Ha ha ha, you're going through relationship shit." Like he would treat me like a homegirl, like, "Oh, you choose stupid ass guys while you're fucking unhappy."
But that always left a room for him to think he had a chance.
And then I'm with you, and he sees it. I'm like fucking head over heels.
Yep.
And it sucks because we were like, I met him in 9th grade. That was my ace boon coon ever since after we graduated. So we were like just best friends. But I had to cut him off because I was like, I think we hung out one night and he was just being extra weird. And I was like, dude, you're being extra like flirty tonight, touchy, trying to touch my knee, trying to set sexual innuendos and stuff. I was like,
he was trying to feel you out to see if you was gonna
like it. And it's too late. Oh my God, that's what I don't understand. If you're gonna make a pass before you feel like you ain't. I don't get that. Like, just say what you want. Like, just say it.
Yeah, instead of being like, you don't need to be with him. I'm like, why do you care all of a sudden? Like.
Child. He wanted to say you need to be with me. That's what he wanted to say.
Yeah. But the action said a lot because he was really trying to hit on me. It made me
I was
like, why are you ruining a good thing? We've been homeboys, homegirl, whatever, homies the whole time.
A friendship will always last longer than a relationship will. I truly believe that. Like,
but see, when it comes to like it being the opposite sexes, I just kind of feel like, I don't know, because I just feel like that's always gonna be there from someone.
Yeah.
I even had I had a really close stud friend.
I want a stud friend.
Yo, like that was my
somebody
nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. If you think he's cool, please be his friend.
Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
I can see you with a stud friend.
Yeah, I can kick it with him.
Yeah, they cool.
He wants to be somebody's wingman.
My best friend, his cousin is a stud, and I was cool with her, and she took me to Planet Fitness one time. She whooped my ass in the gym.
Damn, I believe.
But me and her was talking like bros. We was just like, "Yeah, what's up, homie?" And like, I didn't even look at her as like a girl. I looked at her as like a dude. So
yeah,
I mean, it's just
like
a good
one of your homies.
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
And she can put me on game when it comes to girls and shit. She's like, "Oh yeah, you know."
It's kind of like how women love to have like a gay best friend. That's a male.
Yeah,
I never wanted a gay male best friend. I ain't gonna say it like that. It was.
It's not like their property or like their accessories or anything. I'm not saying that. But
I just never met one that I felt like I really. I hate this. I'm not trying to say this in any type of way. I want to choose my words carefully.
Yeah, because we're not trying to offend anybody.
That's why I feel like I want to. Yeah, like because I do have gay guy friends or whatever, but we're not like close. I would say they're associates. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I like more masculine energy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So everybody I hang out with, even my girlfriends, they're like masculine in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, I never met a gay guy that I connected with in that type of way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really that girly.
In this day and age, it's hard to find somebody to click with. Like,
it is in general. You know what I'm saying? In general. So, I have my friends that I know, and I would support them through whatever. I just went to one of my friends, a lesbian couple. They just had a wedding that they invited me to. Nice. So it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. Nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So, yeah. But back to what you were saying about like, I guess platonic friends with the opposite sex and shit.
Oh, right.
I really do believe it's like 8 out of 10 guys are like, they got an agenda to fuck.
Yeah,
they really do.
I ain't gonna say all my guy friends want to fuck me, but my girlfriends.
If you put it on the table, they would. I guarantee you, they would.
I just don't.
But that's every man, though.
I was about to say that. I just feel like that's unless they're like married or something like that. Yeah. If you're a single guy or you're not in the relationship that's like you're tied down to this person for real.
Yeah.
Especially if like you're a guy that has threesomes with your chick, of course you're gonna try to fuck your girlfriend, like your actual female friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, I don't see it not happening. But I do know there are some people like you can just like I know a guy. He says he has a female best friend. Ooh,
all over myself.
Yes.
And I'm just letting it happen.
Yeah, go get
I gave
something.
up. I was like,
we can't fuck up the electronics.
Thankfully it didn't hit that.
Y'all want me to get paper towels?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, we need a brief intermission, I guess.
I done fucked up the thing.
Wait.
All right, well, we're back. We had to clean up a little bit.
Shit.
A little bit of maintenance.
My outfit.
Oh, you did change your outfit.
Oh, you did change.
Yeah, them pants was soaked. My whole leg just...
I didn't even know it got on you.
No, it was all over my thigh. I was just sat here soaking it up like, well...
Jeez.
Damn. But yeah, with the whole platonic friends, it's a rare amount of men that can literally have a female friend and not be sexual about it or whatever.
And that guy I was talking about, he's in a relationship.
Oh, is he?
Yep. So he has a female best friend. So I feel like he really is friends with her. Like I personally believe he's a man that's faithful.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I consider myself like that. And the reason I can explain that is like me being with Jane, I'm complete. So I could be your friend.
Oh my God. I hope someone says that about me.
Yeah, like I mean, I could literally be your friend and not be like, God damn, I want to fuck her. You know what I mean?
Right. Because you feel fulfilled. And personally,
yeah, I don't need nothing outside of my relationship.
Yeah,
I'm just like, cool.
And even with that, I feel like you guys, if y'all did ever break up, not to say that would happen, because I don't see that happening. Right. But overall, I think it would be amicable. I think y'all would still be friends. I think that it wouldn't be any hard, because y'all are securing yourselves. And I think that's where a lot of like they look for other people to be what makes them complete.
Oh my God, it's taking a long time though, because I think we had a little bit of codependency going on for a long time.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of energy to get used to another human.
That too, but we've broken up. Man, we've broken up numerous of times, and it took us being alone and like for months at a time to be like, yo, this shit is whack, man. Like I love. It's okay to be alone, but it's like I prefer to be with this person.
Yeah, of course. And I hate when people have like the narrative of like, you could say, oh, I want a relationship, I want to be in love, and people like, oh, well, love yourself first. Like, okay, how do you know what I'm doing?
It's like I might already love my damn self. Maybe I want somebody to love up on me too.
And nothing's wrong with that. We did not. I don't care what nobody say. You did not come in this world alone. Somebody carried you into this bitch. You did not transport here from space.
Human nature is to need companionship of some sort.
Yes, absolutely. And then it's crazy because then they turn to their kids for that. Like, are you crazy? Your child is not a replacement for a companionship. You still need an adult to connect with.
Yeah, because eventually they're gonna want their own companionship.
Yes,
and you're not gonna
be. Yes, and you're not gonna let them go because you attached yourself to your child.
Yeah.
It all makes sense and it ties together.
I know my daughter is. I was just a vessel for her to get here. Like she is her own person. I'm here to guide her and make sure she doesn't hurt herself, make sure she's moving through life in a wise way. Yeah. But I'm not here to tell her who to be.
I just saw a meme about that. It was like a screenshot from Twitter and it was circling around Facebook, and it was like, that's like your job as a parent is to make sure that this little human being turns into a good person.
Yes.
You're not supposed to mold them into what you want them to be.
It's let them be themselves. But okay, you can't, like my daughter has a habit of biting now. I have to break that because she can't just go bite another little kid. And it's not even like she's biting hard. But if I just she's just biting, then she gonna try to do it harder. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll start
thinking it's okay.
She'll start thinking it's okay, and then she'll do it whenever. So I'm a guide her so she's not out here biting other. Like you have a responsibility of that to make sure your children are being responsible citizens in a sense of knowing how to operate with other people. And I notice a lot of adults have an issue with that. It's like they think the world, I guess I understand, like the world revolves around you type shit. And it can, but you can't involve other people in that. Like if it's a situation where the world revolves around you, be by yourself there. But if you want to involve somebody else, you have to consider their world too. You can't just be out here.
You gotta compromise.
And then it's coexisting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be in this person's space, so how do they like to live too?
True, very true. Because then if you don't and you think it's all about what you want for you and your child, then you're going to be a helicopter parent. Yeah. Then your parents and your kids are going to think that you're controlling. Yeah. You're over, it's like it gets to be toxic.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, don't be totally like, you don't have to be like, woo, do whatever you want. Be your own person. I mean, it's like, obviously, there's ways that you can be like, okay, you can be your own person. Just don't be like, don't hurt other people. Like, be a good person. Be nice. Don't talk bad. Hey. I hate that she peeks. She be like,
what's up,
what
baby?
are y'all doing?
Yes, baby. Oh. Give me just a moment. Popsicle was good, wasn't it?
You could take a shot meanwhile.
Yes. All right. We getting lit.
Hell yeah. So do you constantly deal with... Oh, hold on.
Whew.
So do you deal with like a lot of like your male friends hitting on you and shit?
I deal with both sexes hitting on me, to be honest. I've had female friends that
Ooh, hold on. So who when you're getting hit on by both sexes, which one is more aggressive about it?
The women, because they get upset if you don't display those same feelings. Now we can't even be friends. Guys are a little more patient. Or now I gotta cut you off because you ain't chilling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. Like, I get it. I don't know why it's weird to talk about it, because like when I grew up, this is why it's weird for me. Like, I do know now that I'm 28, I know how to recognize my beauty. So I know how to say, yeah, I look good. Like, I put in effort to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show myself some appreciation. But I'm not used to this. Everybody has this, like when I walk in a room, I don't like to talk like this. When I walk in a room,
we can all relate. We could be like, listen,
right? And we have talked about this before with you guys. Yeah. So like when I walk in a room, I can just tell like everybody's looking at me, or like
you people got a presence about you, honey,
and I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, confidence. I just be. I mean, yeah, that's true. Because I don't give a fuck. Like, when
you walk in like you don't give a fuck, you look like you don't give a fuck. And you give off an energy that's like, wow, I don't know what it is about her. But
guys are so, literally, sometimes guys shake when they have to, like, hand me stuff. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I'm just...
Damn.
Girl, you gonna be in that cubicle world. They ain't gonna know that. They gonna be like...
Girl, I know. And
they used to be like, you look mean and intimidating. I'm like, it's because... I don't just walk around being like, hey, guys.
Like, don't talk.
I just walk in the room. I'm here to work and I'm here to go home.
Facts.
So they be like, you look intimidating. I'm the nicest person if you come at me correct.
Facts.
Just say, hey, how are you? Don't hit on me, though. Leave me alone, nigga.
Please don't hit on me.
How you
I
doing?
do not like that shit. Somebody I chill with right now be goddamn trying to compliment me. It's a couple guys like
be gassing you up.
Yeah, and I'd be like, look, or they'd be like, I want to take you on a date. I'd be like, you're not taking me on a date. I don't want to go on a date. Like, I don't want that right now. I hate that.
Don't be. I'm taking you on a date.
Or he might be genuine though. He might. Really
that's not how you ask women out no more. I'm taking you out.
It don't even matter how they ask. I'ma still say no.
She's not interested, guys.
I'm not interested because I'm not there. Like the guys I entertain, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I literally one of the guys I told him straight up, like, I'm not going to take you serious because you told me you don't want to have any daughters. I have a daughter.
Oh, child.
So I'm not offended. I just know how to deal with you from now on. Yeah. You just a nigga that I fuck with. Like, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
cool, though. Yeah. I mean, if
so
you can,
I'm very straightforward.
That's
like,
all these niggas need, honestly. They really need
They like that shit. Like, I didn't know they liked it. You know?
Girl, that's like, get to the point. It's like all this run around.
Yeah, like, don't, yeah, like,
You see how she do me? You see
wow.
Give me the popsicle, girl.
Why don't you want it?
Because it's out. And I handed her the other popsicle. She said, I don't want that one. I want my popsicle, which is really sour, and she can't handle it. So I give it to her. What happened to the rest of the popsicle? There's no more popsicle. This is all that's left.
So you ate the rest of it?
No.
The other piece fell on the floor.
Then get it. Did you get it?
The dog got it.
No, he's locked up.
Oh.
He would have choked to death. Lord Jesus.
Are you gonna want it later?
Or you want to throw it away?
Go wash your hands after that.
She said, forget that popsicle.
Do you see how she do? She do us like that all the time.
She is adorable.
I want that. 5 minutes later, I don't want it anymore.
I'm telling you, she's such a diva.
I was just talking about how hard it is to feed Dynasty. Sometimes she just doesn't want what I make. And I'd be like,
I seen you post about that.
Bruh, and her daddy's so fucking bougie. He be having her eating like these goddamn luxury ass meals. You know, sometimes I just want to go home and make some bullshit. I'm tired.
Nah, it'd be like that. Not like.
And she don't want to eat that shit.
Oh my
God. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, you know, I mean, you know, there's no such thing as fucking parent of the year and shit. So
right.
Like, I come home from work, you know, Jane's just getting off work. And you know what I mean? Like, it'd just
like,
be days where it's like, let me just pop something in the oven for you right quick.
So ready made.
Yeah.
Heat it up.
Yeah.
Heat it up. And I'm not saying he don't do that, but I don't know how she is with him. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if he has moments like that where she doesn't want to eat.
You never know when it's like a co-parenting situation.
I hate it.
You're like, do you really not like this?
I love it in a sense. I mean, because my baby daddy really is there for me. I say baby daddy because it's just easier. I don't like to say his name because too many people know him. Too many people know that nigga. So I don't like talking about who he is, but you know, I just say baby daddy. But he is active. Like I said, we share her, like, if I got her 3 days, he got her 3 days. Mm-hmm. You know, like, when I'm at work, he have her. Like, it's not an issue in that department.
We need more men like that.
Yeah.
We really do. Because, I mean, you know, I'm one of them. You know, I'm an active father. And, you know,
I know a lot of active fathers, though.
Yeah.
There are a lot of men that are very active with their children, and I love seeing that.
I like to see it too, because I hate the stereotype that, you know, men don't take care of their kids and shit like that. Like, that shit pisses me off.
That. I literally don't know one man that's not taking care of his child. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of men, even if, and then that comes down to, are men really shitty just because they cheat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like you're a bad man because you might have cheated on your girlfriend. Now, if you're out here I just feel like if you're out here just manipulating people, that's another story. If you go out here and shit not right and you start connecting with somebody else or something like that, I don't feel like that makes you a bad person. Now, of course, I don't agree with cheating. Like, you need to be honest about how you feel. I'm not saying
I know where you're coming from because it's like, you know how I said earlier, it's like Jane completes me. So it's like, I don't need you for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm literally like, hey, Kiwi, do you want to go grab something to drink at the bar right quick? And if it's just
that's
like
literally all it would be.
Yeah, it would be
literally. I've met, like, and this is circling back to platonic friendships with the opposite sex.
And like, honestly, that's why I do text you. If I felt like it was some weird shit, I would never respond to your inbox messages or any of that.
And I'm never like, why are you talking to me? Right. It could be 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm going to be like, what she said?
Right.
Why don't we make a group chat? Like,
fact.
I don't care about that type of stuff because I know I'm like,
and like it's that 1% of men that are like that though.
It is. It's a very small percentage.
So many of like friends through you. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, and those are my girls. Like I could like
because I got a lot of girlfriends and I come at them the same way I come at you. Like, I don't sit there. Like, I'm not gonna like, I don't know, hard eyes you and shit like that. Like,
oh my God, and guys do shit like that and act like you're not supposed to know. That's a sign. You trying to see if I'm gonna grab the bait.
Yeah. No, true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't entertain niggas like that, especially with business. Oh my God.
Wow.
So many, because they know I'm about my business. So many niggas approach me on some, oh, let's do business together, and then it turns into let's have dinner. Like,
what?
Nigga, I'm not going on a date with you. I know what you're trying to do. Like, we not even about to
talk
about business
over this right here.
We can, or we can meet at like Panera or something. Don't make it seem. Oh, don't so make dinner. Let's meet at dinner. Like, they'll say that word. Like, I know that means you want to go on it. This like is a date. Type of date. Yeah. Nigga, you're not about to talk to me about business, or you gonna pretend to. Like, you know, I'm about my business. And then segue into some other shit. Some other shit. I know the signs. Like, I know the signs. You can't play a player, bruh. Like, what did I say earlier?
I said you can't manipulate a manipulator.
Yeah, and I'm not a manipulator, but I know the game. Like, I just know how the game goes. I know multiple females. It's like they know what they doing.
We know a female, and I'm like, I know what she's doing. I'm peeping game. I'm like, that ain't gonna work. I'm like, you trying to fuck the fucker. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's not like working. You can tell. People think they being so discreet. I keep it hot. Like, and that's how I know. Like, I know you bullshitting me right now. Like,
I observe like a motherfucker. Yeah. Like, I will kick back.
I might look like I'm fucked up and drunk. Yeah, I remember what you said and what you.
That's just what I'm presenting to you. Yeah, like if I'm just presenting to you that I'm trash.
That's just in general. But
I might just be pretending just so I can see where your real intentions are.
Yes.
And it's like
they'll be like, "Oh, it was a joke, bitch. That wasn't no joke. Yeah. You was dead serious." I hate niggas like that. Just keep it hot. I love a dude that's just gonna keep it real. Like, look, I just want to fuck. I ain't looking for nothing serious. If I want to fuck you, I'll fuck you. Okay, whatever. We having sex now.
Yeah.
But if it's just on some shit like, if I do like you and you tell me that.
What you need, baby?
Can I watch the TV?
That's my daughter, by the way, y'all.
It's your turn to get up. I done got
up. I was thinking that in my head, girl.
I done got up about how many times already.
That's funny.
Say, it's your turn.
I was thinking that.
Take me, yeah, that's me. Is it still live? We still live? Is it on? What did T.S. Madison say? I love T.S. Madison.
I think I'm gonna go live now.
Yes.
Bro, you know, I be trying not to put all my business out, but I don't care either, because niggas be knowing I be talking to other niggas. There ain't no secret.
Baby, are we still on the air?
Right.
Oh, yes, we are.
I knew we were.
Okay, I was like, let me check, because I ain't see him press that space bar.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy.
He ain't clack that mouse.
I ain't gonna say nothing crazy.
Chilling.
It is what it is, you know? Like,
it really is. You can't play a player, honey.
I ain't trying to be a player. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I'm not
as real as you fucking wanted to be. I mean, honestly, it's kind of like I'm being honest and open, and this is how I'm saying I want shit to go. Like, you're not about to play me. Don't play me like I'm stupid.
Right. If you're serious about me, we can be serious. If I'm interested in being serious with you. Some guys do approach me, and I know that they are serious. Like, oh, I'm really interested. Like, I would love to take you out. Mm-hmm. I'm not ready for that, so I'm not gonna go out with you,
baby.
And that's being honest. And please don't start that shit. Oh my God, he been singing Baby Shark for 2 days, and I've been like, please spare me. Everybody thinks that song is cute.
I love that song.
Really not. I prefer like Blue's Clues old shit was cute. Like there's certain
Dynasty
key songs
was
that I was
watching
like,
the new
cute.
Blue's Clues, and she was turning up this morning, or was it last night? They was singing. My daughter is so smart, y'all. I just love it. Like, she be singing all the songs. She know
brag
all
on
the
your
songs.
baby.
That's good.
That's my baby, man.
I just had that conversation with Jen yesterday. Last night, me, her, and Bella, we were just, like it's pretty obvious. Like, we just sit in the living room and like play music.
We
all
hang out,
fucking
yo.
day.
Like, we dance, we sing, we hang out,
and it's not just one genre.
Yeah, y'all be putting
music.
me on to the new music.
and like, oh my god,
I just looked over at Bella,
and I usually put people on to the music, so I appreciate
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
But yeah, like I just look over at Bella. I'm like, Bella, you're gonna have a big ass genre of music.
Yeah, like,
oh my god, I was thinking that about Dynasty last night because I was playing like Pink and shit in the car.
We play a lot of shit. You'd be surprised if like
you
the
go
shit
through
that
our
we play.
history on YouTube.
We probably like the same type of shit. I would not be surprised.
We turn it up to.
I
we be
listen to
vibing.
anything.
It depends on if we want to be up here or if we want to be down here. We can
Facts.
chill or we can. We mix it up, honey.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to listen to like classical music.
Yeah.
Like I used to want to be a ballerina, shit
That's
like
dope.
that. Like
Yeah.
I listened to everything. I was
Classical music
very,
is
very.
beautiful.
The only genre I don't really like is country music. That's just
It's
not.
so hard.
It's so hard. to
Honey.
listen to that.
Now,
It is hard.
Now, but
It's
when
hard to
Carrie
like that
Underwood,
shit.
I do like that song.
Child, you heard the hurt in her voice.
Yeah, she
I
was
said-
going off. I felt sis.
There's only one country song I like. It was from Tim McGraw, and it's called "Don't Take That Girl" or "Don't Take the Girl."
Don't take the girl.
It's,
But
it's really
they
sweet.
literally
It's a sweet
are
song,
saying the same shit we say.
basically.
Just in country
It's a
music.
difference.
I just don't like that sound.
That
of
twang
like,
of the banjos.
yeah,
and
that's just not my
Yeah.
speed.
Shout out to the country music lovers.
Facts.
Now look.
I do
Lil
like Lil Nas X.
Lil
Yeah, I fuck
Nas
with
X
that
done
song.
put that swag on the
Yo,
shit.
he got
and now
a
we
song
can't
with
get
the
enough.
baby. I heard that shit.
That shit was hot.
That shit is
Oh yeah,
hard.
Panini.
Oh my
yeah.
god, did y'all
Hey,
hear
Panini.
Missy Elliott's song "Twerk That" or something?
Already.
Oh.
We've been on that since like a while ago.
Throw it back.
Hard.
Throw it back.
Hey.
Throw it back. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Throw it back.
Have you seen the video?
No,
It's Missy
Yo,
Elliott as fuck.
I like her rapping part. I was like, bruh, Missy is
She
the
ain't never
shit.
lost it.
Bruh, she
Cheers,
ain't
baby.
never lost it. And I love
being
that Erykah
careful.
Badu fucks with everybody music, bruh.
Oh my god, is she not the one that fucking books shows and she never shows?
No,
to
that's
them?
Lauryn Hill.
No, that's
Oh,
Lauryn
Lauryn
Hill.
Hill.
Erica
Okay.
still.
Oh,
You
I
need
just
to
get
find out who Erykah
No,
Badu
no.
is. You can't
No,
try
I know.
to
No,
figure
he
I
it
know.
knows.
out.
I
I
just
think
get
he
him
thinks
confused. I
since
get
their
him
genres
crisscrossed.
seem.
No, you
Yeah.
can't get that mixed up. We gonna have to put you on some more
No, because
game.
Erykah Badu is the queen of neo
She
soul.
is the queen of everything.
Yeah, no, I know,
Okay,
I know.
that's the queen.
Honey, she's reliable. Lauryn Hill, y'all stop giving Lauryn Hill y'all money.
Please.
Y'all dumb.
Cause she was supposed to
Yeah.
come to Charlotte last year, and I said, "Y'all damn fool if you
And
go
they
to her
still be buying
goddamn
her
show."
tickets, and
And
I-
she still ain't gonna show up.
Now I
every
can't
time.
even look at her the same when I listen to her
It's
music.
really sad because it makes you be like, you're not even a good person in real life.
That's how I feel about
If
it.
you
In perspective, that's how I am about Kanye. Like, I wouldn't go pay for him for his
Yeah.
tickets
Why
now
do you
because
feel that way?
because you know
Ooh, we
over
just
there
watched this-
overseas he you know how like he had a bunch of concerts and he'll have a meltdown or some shit and he'll either cut the concert short
just
or he
leave.
just won't show
He
at
just-
all. He'll be like, fuck this. He'll go into
But
a
baby,
rant.
we
I know
just
a
watched
DJ.
that interview with him and
Yeah, that was a good ass interview. I like it.
Bruh, this DJ I know, he was
Can you shut that
saying
door,
like
baby?
how he
I'll
feels
shut it.
that if you have like a mental illness, basically like the entertainment industry is not the right lane for you.
Yeah, because you're under pressure by the public all the time.
And I have my things that I deal with, and that's kind of why I don't dive so much into. I love making music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't per se. I just kind of feel like I don't really like the industry, but I only saw one side of the industry as well.
Sense,
It's a dog eat dog industry.
I'm not really built for that. I can't front. I love making music. I'm gonna keep putting out music. I'm gonna keep, if I feel like performing, I will. If I want to make videos, I will. I'm gonna keep doing that because I do have people that like my music.
I mean,
a lot of people like my music.
It's therapeutic, you know what I mean?
It is.
If that's
It
the
is.
way,
I
if that's
love
your
it.
way of like expressing yourself and calming yourself down, you know that's your escape. Then
I know an artist right now, personally, who is going through some mental illness shit, and he's very big right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's out here and people see him, it's kind of hard for him to deal with because that's not the kind of person he is. You know what I'm saying? So he's more, I guess, of an introvert, but he also has his things that he's dealing with. So it's like, with that being said, like, you got all this fan base coming up to you, like, oh, people you don't even know. And I kind of deal with that with the Facebook shit. I'm not even that big, but it's very weird to be out and people just walk up to you like, oh, especially a lot of times it's people that don't even comment on my shit.
That's that you can't
weird.
recognize.
And I've had stalkers before, so that makes me extreme. Yo, I'm not lying. When I was in high school and I worked at Spencer's, I had a stalker. It was a white guy. He used to stand outside my job and watch me all the time. And I'm very friendly. What? I'm not lying. I've had real life stalkers. Like, even somebody I dated used to stalk me. Like,
now that's damaging.
Yeah. You're
dating this person and they're overly, like, they're
like, she used to wait outside my window. One night it had to be, you know, it gets cold out here. Yeah. She was standing outside my window from like 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. and she kept calling my phone all night, and I was asleep. So when I woke up to like 100 and something missed calls, and she was still outside my window. Mind you, it's like at a
freezing. House or an apartment?
Hello, 911.
I would have turned the water hose on her.
And y'all like, get. And it's very hard when I didn't know I had a mental illness at this time. Like, now, I didn't know I had a mental illness until I was pregnant with my daughter. I dated this girl when I was 18.
Yeah.
I loved her, so I didn't want to call. Like, my mom would suggest me putting a restraining order on her and stuff like that.
Now, this was when your daughter was born?
No, this was when I was like 18. Younger, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I loved her, so I'm just looking at it like, I don't know how I was. I do know now.
When you're 18, you're young as fuck.
You
right?
Are.
Young,
naive. I still be doing dumb shit now, but...
You know a little more, but you know.
I do, like, I know better, and I still do it. And it does have a lot to do with my mental illnesses. Like, when you're used to abuse, you just stay there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that's normal for you.
I feel you.
So it's like, oh, you know, I can handle it. Like, that's how you're looking at it. But it doesn't make it okay.
Yeah. It don't, because I seen 2 posts on Facebook, and they were talking about how it's like a woman don't know a good relationship or a good man when she sees him, because she's so used to the negative that she don't know how to act. Right. Now, me personally as a male, like, this was like recent, probably like a couple months ago. I text Jane and I was like, is something like you creeping on me or some shit? Because like things are going good. Because I'm not used to that kind of shit. Like, I'm used to arguments. I'm used to fighting and drama and this and that.
It's one of those things where it's like,
oh my God, I'm glad we're having this conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, because y'all have been together for a long time.
It's about to be 8 years.
And to me,
no, it's about to be technically.
Y'all, this is where I get torn.
Technically.
So, you know, you see people that do have, like, for instance, I know someone that has been with someone for a long time, and they've had like cheating. It's just been like, one of the people are very toxic.
Yeah.
But she's still there. Like, they have kids together. You know, all of that. But she loves him. She's still there. Me personally, I don't know. This is where I always tend to... I guess when you know, but it's like some people just stay in their toxic relationships, and then eventually you just grow out of it. Like, oh, I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of us fighting. Like,
we've reached that point before.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't be knowing, like, where do you really, what is the line?
I don't know. It's like, I mean, Jane drew that line with me, because I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking out of pocket. I was getting drunk and like arguing with her, and it was crazy. Like, I was just acting like a wild ass animal. I was just mad, and I don't even know why I was mad. It was just little shit she would do would just piss me the hell off, and she woke me up with like, I'm like legit leaving you. Like, she wanted to go stay with her mom and all that shit.
Oh yeah, one night I had it. Mm-hmm. I said,
and I
had a good run. We've been doing straight,
and I couldn't blame her, you know. But
I literally wrote him a letter, like a little note, and said, if you looking for me, I left and I went to my mammy house. And my mom, like, legit called her at, like, the fucking crack of dawn. It was, like, fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, are you up? This crazy
hey,
bitch.
I've been there.
It woke me up, man. It definitely woke me up because I took her for granted. You know, I thought, like, you know what? I could treat her how I want. She's going to stay either way.
My mom is so, like, used to our shit because we've been through so much. My mom was up and she was like, you need me to come get you? It was so late at night. It was like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, hey, I'm coming over. Because I no longer had like a house key. Usually I just pop up, unlock the door and go over there. But she was like, you need me to come get you? I said, no, don't worry about it. I'm going to come take an Uber or something. I'm just going to come over there.
Yeah.
And then we sat up and talked all night.
But how long did you stay there?
I slept over there that night.
Oh,
and y'all were blowing up my goddamn phone.
We were like legit broke up.
I said,
and like I called
just for a night though.
No. It was like,
oh, this is. I done did that a couple times.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like, goodbye.
But this one was tough. Like this one, I had to literally like beg. I was like, don't leave.
When I said I was moving back, I said I'm about to move in with my mom for this shit.
Jane, that's where I feel like you know that person is right for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like for instance, such and so. Such and so. You know, it's hard because like when people are there for me at my lowest, that means a lot for me. You know, and like if you can put the bullshit aside and do what I need you to do for me,
exactly.
Like I respect you on a different level, and there's only 2 people around me right now that do that.
Yeah.
Which is such and so and my baby daddy.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, like, oh God, my baby daddy definitely pisses me off. Like I still have like a sour taste in my mouth about him. But overall, that nigga is there for me if I need anything. Yeah. If I was stranded on the road 2 a.m, he would answer the phone and come get me or give me an Uber or figure out. He's not going to let me. This nigga has literally saved my life twice. And what I mean by save my life is he put himself in harm in order to make sure I was good. Or, you know, he was willing to. You know what I'm saying? So, like, one night we were at the club. It was a big shooting going on. And he covered me with his body. Like, that. And then he made sure I got to the car. And he made sure other people were straight.
That's love. That's, like, it's another love. It's not just like, oh, I'm in love with her.
Like, he's in a relationship right now. And he still makes sure I'm straight. I can hit him up. He just gave me, like, he makes sure I'm straight. That's all I'm going to say. And I knew... when I had a baby with him, I knew that part about him. Like, because he takes care of someone else that isn't even his child biologically.
He's a good man, honey.
I mean, you know.
That's a good man.
He got some parts.
Because it's sad. Obviously.
Girl, he got some parts that's good.
Girl, we all got some parts that ain't
no,
good.
Listen.
Some parts that is. So cut that man some slack.
I cut him some slack. But he's still trifling. And he know he trifling.
God. Well, yeah, I get it.
But, you know, it's a process. And I am trying to forgive and I ain't even going to say forget. But because if I forget, then I ain't going to know how to deal with him. I know how to deal with him now. So it's easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get as mad as I used to get. Like, I got a baby with this nigga. That's a different type of spiritual connection.
You're raising a little human.
I basically carried a part of him inside of me.
Exactly.
Like, his energy was inside of me. So he pisses me off on a whole nother level. But I still make sure I'm there for him. He's there for me. Like, that shit come first. It don't matter who around. Like, if you don't like that shit, you can get the fuck. Like, this is what's... If I gotta call that nigga at 2 a.m, I gotta call him at 2 a.m. I don't need you to be... Oh, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what his relationship is like. But I do know he's in a relationship and he's still there. So either... You know, and she does stuff for Dynasty. So I'm not gonna discredit her. Even though I don't like her
next
ass.
Level
but,
shit coming. See.
But I respect that she is there for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like... If Dynasty needs something,
it could be worse.
It could be worse.
She could be like a total.
She could be hurting my child. It could be a lot of shit going on. So, you know, I respect her in that aspect. Like, it's been times where we've had to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we do what we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, just how shit played out.
It'd be like that, man, because, you know, with my baby mom, it just, you know, it makes more sense to just be cordial because this is the person that I have to deal with for the rest of my life.
For the rest of your life. And people like, until they're 18. No.
Yeah,
if my daughter died at 23.
I've always been like, well, I'm choosing to be here.
It's just like, we don't like each other, cool, whatever. Let's just make this smooth sailing. I respect you, you respect me.
As possible.
Yeah, because it's like,
that's what I was with him before I
tension?
came over here. Like, I was helping him with a ride. That's why I was late. Like, we have at least that understanding.
Yeah.
Like, he'd be like, you're the mother of my child. I'm going to be there for you no matter what. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew that when it wasn't a surprise of me getting pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just say that. Like,
my baby mom's just had she just had her second child.
She didn't just have her. She's pregnant with her.
I thought she already delivered.
When?
Ain't that? Anyways. I'm happy for her though. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it is what it is. Like, congratulations.
I've seen this woman in person.
Oh, well,
you got no damn car seat
that's
back.
Fucking hilarious.
I just saw her yesterday.
Well, the way Bella was talking, I'm going off of what Bella told me.
Probably telling you that she just found out the gender.
Oh, okay.
You weren't listening at all, Chad.
That is funny.
He was probably like, yeah, okay. I mean, honestly, it's not your.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not your business
I'm happy
to be
for
like.
her.
I mean, you know, with such and so, it was like, you know, I just feel like
such and so.
I love
it.
If he could just mature and just understand certain shit, but I don't know. Like, some people are. I try not to judge because I didn't know I had a mental illness that was making me act a certain type of way.
Yeah,
like, I used to really be like off the fucking handle.
Oh.
And so when I started going to therapy, like I said, I was pregnant, and she told me, like, you know, I have borderline personality disorder.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I have borderline personality disorder. I have PTSD, anxiety, and depression.
Oh, my gosh.
So I've been through a lot of shit that I just... Honestly, now that I'm older, it's weird because I'm like literally a lot of shit that happened to me, how I'll put it is like, I guess like you would only hear this in a movie. And it's not like, I don't know what to say about it. But overall, it's brought me to all that shit now.
Mm-hmm.
And so it has a lot to do with relationships and just being neglected. And I've dealt with a lot of abuse and sexual abuse and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so I've been going to therapy for 2 years, and we still haven't even touched
the surface.
It's so many layers.
It's a lot of layers. So we just really started getting to like the deep shit. Mm-hmm. Because it's just been so much shit, like me being pregnant and then me not being with my baby daddy. And then me dating somebody new and shit that I'm going through with them. Like, you got to go through all of that. Mm-hmm. And then grow from that to get to why you acting this way when certain shit happens. And so, like, with having BPD, it's something that you have to just... It's uncurable. So, it's like you just have to go to therapy for it so that you can get your mind together.
Yeah.
I don't like to look at it as something that's uncurable. I guess... with saying it's uncurable, it's like you have to manage it all the time, which I get. And once you master managing it, you're good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. But anything could trigger me at any point. Somebody could die and I could go right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's saying some shit over there.
Oh, my battery.
But, you know, when I first heard that shit was very, I always knew something was off with, like, how I felt. I didn't know if I was bipolar or something like that, which I was kind of expecting. Yeah. Like, if she would have said I was bipolar, I would have been like, okay, that makes sense. But when she said, "Oh, you have borderline personality disorder," I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like it sounded like she said I had schizophrenia. Like that was the first thing I thought, and I was like, "Damn!" Like my baby daddy always used to be like, "Oh, that shit is in your mind." Now, granted, some shit don't be in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I could see now that I know what it is, how some of this shit, like now that I know my triggers and I guess like how I think, it's easier for me to date people because I'm like, well, first of all, I know I'm not ready for certain shit. Like I still have skepticism. Like I'm still, I don't like to say I'm insecure because I'm confident in some areas, but when it comes to dealing with other people, I'm not confident. Yeah, I feel like I can't trust them. The minute you do something that doesn't make sense to me,
you put a wall up.
Yes. Yeah. Immediately. Yeah. Like, I don't fucking trust you. You about to leave me. You cheating on me. You about to do some fucked up shit to me. Like, immediately. Yeah. I mean, seconds. And then I'll come back down. Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, I want you again. So it's like this cycle.
Yeah. And then they're like, no, fuck, what the hell?
That or sounds like bipolar.
Yeah, it sounds like bipolar, but it's not. With borderline, you have very, very... bipolar disorder is having very extreme emotions too, but with borderline, it's the abandonment thing. You always expect someone to leave you, no matter who it is. As soon as something goes bad, and then it's very self-destructive habits.
Yeah, it sounds like. Are you really pessimistic about a lot of things?
I'm not. I am with other people. That's the only thing. Because I've had very bad experiences with other people from a young age. Yeah. The first time I was ever sexually assaulted, I was 3.
Oh my God.
And it continuously happened with different people for a long time in my life.
That's
and then
horrible.
And then there's other things behind that where I just wasn't protected. That makes me I don't trust people.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. This is like,
so it's basically people that just have trauma. That's not the only thing that I don't know for other people, but a lot of it is people who have been through fucked up shit with other people. Yeah. And it could be rape, it could be anything, and it just makes you have like some people cut, some people they do sexual things that's not safe for them. Yeah. Or they put themselves in harm, like being with abusive people that might kill them one day. Yeah. Or they commit suicide. Yeah. Because that feeling of neglect is so deep. It's so deep.
It's so sad. It's like it brings a heaviness to my soul.
I mean, I'm glad we're talking about it though, because if
I cry, I'm good, but I cry because it's still a hard thing to deal with. Yeah. And I'm still going through certain habits. It's very hard to break the habits because, like I said, I was sexually assaulted at 3. I've been abused a lot. And I've had to be by myself a lot. Yeah. So all you know is taking care of you. And also just other things making you cater to other people because you feel like you're not a good person if you don't help other people. Yeah. Because you know how people will look at you like, if you don't help, some people will look at you like you're not a good person if you don't help them in a time of need.
Which is the craziest thing, to put that pressure onto somebody.
On somebody else, especially. I'm not going to go there.
I'm about to go grab the box of tissues. Right. Because I'm about to be boo-hooing.
So it's extremely hard, in which, like I said, I did want to talk about my business today, which brought me to owning Soul Serene Wellness. It's all about learning how to love yourself through trauma. Like, it's hard. I constantly have to get myself out of a negative mindset. Even with me taking off work on Friday, I was thinking that was the wrong decision Like, I should be at work. I can't lose my job. I have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But what about me? I'm at work crying because my grandfather died. Like, and because of other shit I'm going through. The shit with my car. And yeah, like, I just got a new car. But I have to make sure I'm on top of myself. Because if I'm not, I'm going to just be in another fucked up situation.
Yeah. So it's like the same as like it's like you're obviously doing the best you can. You're like putting your best foot forward, but you're also placing so much fucking like pressure on yourself, and you're like, fuck, like this is another thing that's gonna like.
Oh my God, and it makes you start hating yourself, like with the condition.
Yeah.
Like now you're beating yourself up because of what other people have told you in the past.
Yeah.
So now you put that stigma on yourself, like, oh, I should be further in life. Oh, look at this person. It's just, and everybody deals with this in different ways. Yeah. But when you have
I
BPD,
definitely compare myself.
I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
But when you have BPD, it's so extreme. It's extreme to the point, like, when you love somebody, if they do something wrong, you hate them. And now you're treating them like you hate them because you're so scared they're going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's all
so
defense.
Now you lash. So now
like,
you lash.
You ain't going to fucking hurt me.
Oh my God.
More.
And this cycle is every week.
Oh my God.
So just imagine the person that's dealing with it.
And they're like, damn, I fucking love you, but fuck.
This is a lot. And it's viewed as toxic.
Yeah.
So then I feel like, oh damn, I'm not gonna find the right person for me because
oh my God,
I know.
It all makes so much sense when you break it down and you're like, this is why I'm the way I am. Like,
I like that. This is the Kiwi I wanted to be.
No, this is like, and
honestly, like Dad, I used to always be like, why does she think like this? And this and that.
I know.
And I see why your wall is up.
Yeah, and I get it. And I'm not judging or none of that shit. So
of
it's
course,
like,
and that's why I come here. Because I know you're not judging me.
Crying.
Girl,
I'll be like, let me not look you in your eyes right now.
And I'm not sad. It just hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you're speaking your truth.
I'm speaking my truth.
And it's like, you're educating us.
Yeah.
It's like...
Right.
And then you never know, the person that's listening might need to hear this as well.
And they might be like, I'm going through the same
And that's
shit.
why I am vocal. Like, I'm very vocal about my abuse. I mean, some parts, like I said, I don't say everything. Just because some shit just don't need to be said.
Yeah.
But I will be very, like, yes, I was abused from 3 all the way, shit. Like I said, it's still uncomfortable when you in the club and a nigga just grab your ass because I've been sexually assaulted since 3.
Yeah.
So that's why I be going so hard. When I say men aren't good, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm
not talking about a nigga I'm dating. Like, that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about niggas in general. You can't... Fucking kids aren't even safe from this shit.
Girl, nobody's...
So it's just fucked up. Like, it's grown. I'm gonna be all the way hot. When I was 5, someone that was 15 assaulted me.
Damn.
I was 5. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so what I've learned through therapy, I don't want to say too much, but what I've learned through therapy is just that I go about sex a certain way because of that. Because of being abused at a young age, and then learning from that abuse and doing certain things. For instance, I'm about to be very, very open.
I was about to say, you about to bring me goddamn, I gotta think my tears away.
Woo! So, like, because you're sexually assaulted at such a young age, and then the way that you might have to be taught not to do that can affect how you go about sex. So if you were punished because you were doing something sexual, and I don't care what age you are, and you can look this up. This is not, people might take this shit and run with it, but at any age, sex is going to feel good. Unless it's like very aggressive to like a child.
Yeah.
But if somebody's stimulating a certain area of you and you never felt that before.
That's medically been proven.
Exactly. So you have a good feeling coming from sex, but then you're being punished for doing something sexual. So now you go about sex in a way that can punish you and also make you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you're not even making real connections because you've been punished for having sex.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of like being taught.
Oh, child. I think it's still live. I just think it's saying,
okay.
Your phone died. I'm like, okay.
Instead of being taught like, I guess psychologically or getting some help there. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to get help with that kind of thing because you don't know what sex is at a young age.
Yeah.
Somebody just did something that made you feel good in a certain type of way.
You don't know what the hell.
You don't know what that is. You're just doing it.
I can see how that's so damaging.
It's very
something
damaging.
That's supposed to be feeling good, intimate, enjoyable. It scarred you, and it's kind of like. I mean, do you have mixed emotions about that now?
Hell yeah, because now the way I go about sex, I didn't even realize that's like on some real shit. I had to learn that. One day I asked myself, I was like, damn, all the people that I knew a relationship would work out with, I rejected them. But I was still in relationships for 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So what does that say? Like, I'm going after people that I know I shouldn't be with, but I'm being with them, and I'm unhappy.
Oh, my gosh.
Mm-hmm. And I had to realize that for myself. Like, that was something that I really had to be like, oh, shit, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why am I in relationships if I know I'm not ready for one?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ready for the relationship I want.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you're going to go about sex that way, too. Because you're not really, like, yeah, you might have, the sex feels great with somebody. But I don't think I've had that. I know I haven't had that spiritual, like, this is my person.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the difference between sex and, like, making love. Like,
and I do feel like, I made love with such and so.
Y'all made a baby.
No, not even him.
Oh.
I'm talking about such and so.
We gon'
Such and so that we talking about. Yeah, off the record. Off the record, right. Such and so. But I see a lot of me in him.
Yeah.
And I had to grow up. And he's not there. I don't know if he's gonna grow up or not.
Yeah.
But I grew up. I'm still not, of course I don't expect me to be perfect, but I know I gotta stop doing certain things to become the woman that I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta stop self-destructive habits, whatever those are for you.
Yeah.
And I still engage in those things, even though I know, like, in the moment, of course you're not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not thinking about, I ain't even gonna say you're not thinking about it, but fuck that. That's just what it is. And then afterwards you having all this guilt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, getting out of that.
Yeah.
So you can be proud of your proud of the shit you do. Mm-hmm. No matter if it's sex, dating, whatever. And that is where my confidence come in. Yeah. Because I do know what I want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? If I entertain you, it's because I know what I'm doing in this moment.
Yeah, you're in control.
I'm in control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my little spiel.
That's crazy.
Girl, you got a story to tell. You know what I tell people that always have, like, something, like a story or...
Yeah.
I can feel from an energy.
Like
I can tell from an energy that I'm like, okay,
it's genuine,
you're not just here. It's not just surface with you. It's like, okay. Because I'd rather know somebody like that than them put on some fucking face. And we're like, we can't even have a conversation with you off the air. Like, it's all just for the, like, this is fun. Yeah. But some people might be guarded, and then they might come on here like, oh, I'm gonna put out what I want them to hear, right? Instead of just be like, well, this is me. I'm fucking hanging out. Like, I
like good serious conversations because like I said, you don't know who you're reaching out to. You might have just spoke some shit to somebody that's going through it as well.
Right, exactly, and that is why.
That's important.
I have a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot like it's all the time, but to me it's a lot because it be random messages where people are like, down to a book I recommended. Like, oh, damn, like that book really helped me in life.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit really helped me in life. I'm glad it helped you. Like, or just, damn, you put this post up and I really needed. One time I was talking about, I used to have an ex that did drugs and I didn't. That's just, it's just a lot. That's and you know, I put a post up and it was just like somebody else posted it and I reposted it. Or something like that. But the girl was like, oh my God, I really needed to read that. Like, I'm going through the same situation and I don't know what to do. Yeah. You know, I get a lot, even men, like, damn, like, I want to make my baby mama happy, but I don't know, like, why is she upset about this? Down to something small as, like, I keep eating the last of her snacks. Nigga, if she ate the last or did something, the last of something that you wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or just ate something that you really wanted. Mm-hmm. You're going to be pissed too. Mm-hmm. So just stop eating her shit or replace it. It's
I don't touch her shit no more.
When you put your game on pause, how you feel? You in the middle of a GTA mission and I'm like, oh, let me come finish this off and we all fucking fail and die. You're like, bitch.
Right, exactly.
Why did you even touch the controller?
Facts. Or like you wanted a game so bad and she went and got the wrong one. Something as small as that.
And I'm like, I got you a $20
But you can't
one.
Understand why she's mad at you, which I get because people don't think on the same level. Yeah. So I just be I put those perspectives into place. Yeah. If it was you and this is something you care about and she did it, you would be upset too. Yeah. That's just all it boils down to. So don't eat her fucking last Oreo.
And he know Oreos is my favorite snack.
Facts. Is she pregnant? Like, nigga.
Oh, that's the worst like, time to eat somebody last. The last
of anything, yeah.
Cheers, baby.
Shout out to all the viewers. Thank you for tuning in.
Ooh, this was a good, deep podcast.
This was a good one.
This was a good one.
This is a good one.
I'm glad I could open up a little bit.
You put a lump in my throat. I said, she's not about to do this today.
I'm sorry.
I just cried last night about goddamn Kanye West. No, it wasn't last night. I think it was the night before.
And that is how that conversation started with Kanye West.
Mm-hmm. Chad, that interview had me in tears. That man going through it.
I got like a petty version of what is P what is it? PD
PTSD?
Yeah, but the other one, the damn it,
PSA? What are you talking about?
What you just said, the thing that you have.
Bipolar.
That thing, you know how like
borderline personality.
Yeah, you remember how I told you like my sister. I mean, this is petty. It's not even really that big of a deal. But like, I don't like to smile in my pictures. Like, if I gotta fake it, I hate it because I grew up. My sister was telling me I look gay when I smile. So that like it even to this
something
day,
as small as that could really
it had triggered him.
It can really trigger someone. Mm-hmm. Like, you know how to handle it in the way that makes you still feel good. But imagine somebody that already gets picked on and their sister said that. Yeah. Now you never want to smile. Now people picking on you because you don't smile. Mm-hmm.
Like, she tells me on a lot of my posts, like you can see smile. On my IG, like I'll have like a regular face or whatever. Right. She's like, why don't you smile? Because I like the only time you'll catch me smiling is if you caught me off guard, right? Because I hate a fake smile, like,
or you feel like you have to be in the best mood.
But I can relate so much to that because my teeth used to be fucked up, and I used to get teased about that all the time, and I got braces. Yeah, but I still don't smile. Yeah, because people tease me about.
Yeah, because my teeth.
So I never smile, or if I laughed, I would make sure like I covered up your mouth.
I would do that too. Yeah, because
I had friends like that.
Anytime people be like smile, I'm like in the back of my head, it's like, no, I look gay. Like, no, I don't want to do it.
and I'm like, so fucked up. Something as small as that
is damaging as fuck.
Yeah, even to this day, it damages
me. We're so mean to each other. It's crazy. We are so fucking mean to each other. It's sad. And it's worse now. I'm so scared for my daughter to go to daycare. Like,
it's getting worse. Monday. Social media hyped everything up.
And now the teenagers, the little kids got phones. They got Instagrams now. I'm like, why the fuck does this 5th grader have an Instagram?
Like, they're purposely being mean to each other to get views and like get picked on and shit.
Yeah.
That shit's sad.
You really have to teach your child how to be strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really do.
That shit is fucked up.
This world is so fucked up.
Because I don't know how I'm going to react if somebody hurt my baby. I couldn't even tell you.
Mama knock somebody's child down. I don't give a damn.
Period.
What's your mama number? Knock that motherfucker out. Yeah. Period.
What's your mama number? Tell her come
Maryland.
up to here so we can fight.
I think that would be the day where I'm like, you know what?
My
mom used to be like, if anybody touched me, you better hit their ass back. I mean, she used to be like, if you at school, tell the teacher. I'm small. I've always been
I tell my daughter to hit her first and then go tell the teacher.
I've always been
used to
really
hit first,
quiet.
and that's why we get
See, I never got,
so
but
quiet,
it's like,
girl.
I don't think, like, I don't know. Maybe I was just like that kid that just, I didn't get picked on. But I was a crybaby for no reason. Yeah, I was tall. I was taller than all the kids. Like, I was the tallest girl in all my classes.
I was tall too, though. I stopped growing for some reason.
Really? Like, I was always like, once I hit like 5th grade, I was like the same height as my mom. I was like 5'6".
Jeez. That's like probably why. I don't know. I remember I was taller than like some of the boys and stuff, but I did stop growing like maybe 5th grade or like middle school.
Yeah, really.
And I just stayed a little short.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm growing past my mom, and I'm looking at her like,
okay.
So yeah, I remember when I was living in Florida, I used to be feeling like I was getting tried. I still be feeling like I get tried sometimes, like when I'm with somebody and like a bitch, you know.
You mean like your significant other? Or?
Yeah, like they'll try them while I'm standing there.
A bitch be looking at your stature like, she's slim.
I got that a lot in school. I got that a lot in school.
And I feel like it's because I'm small, but my god sister was like, "Oh, I never experienced that." Yeah, like, bitch, you are Amazon.
Yeah, when you built like Nene Leaks, bitch, ain't nobody about to try you.
Girl, she built like goddamn Meg the Stallion. Ain't nobody about to try your ass. Your tall, fine ass. Shit, Damn. They feel intimidated. Like, I'm just, I ain't gonna say I look regular, but I'm small. Like,
you're shorter.
I usually am dressed like this. Yeah. I don't dress like how I go out.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. It's like, man,
I ain't got no muscle tone,
No, that's why I've been fortunate enough to not have anybody try you. I don't know if people are intimidated by you though.
Well, because in middle school I was short. I didn't really sprout until I was like in 9th or 10th grade-ish.
Yeah.
But on top of that, I went to hood schools my whole life. And there was probably like 5 Hispanic people, including me, and the rest was black.
Yeah, they never gonna mess with you.
No, they did.
So
like,
crazy.
Because but I mean, they weren't picking on me. I'm like, so basically, like, a girl would like me or whatever, and like, honestly, like, not on no like arrogant shit, but like I was cute growing up.
You was real cute, honey.
So like,
I see them old pictures. I said you would have been my boyfriend in middle school. I said,
like,
a lot of the
time, a lot of the time, like the baddest girl in school, she would like me and I would like her, and then we would get together, but then everybody else would hate because they'd be like, "What you doing with that Mexican dude?" And I always felt like I had to prove myself. So that's why I was always like. You remember when you first met me? I was always like, if you disagree with me, or like if I have any kind of altercation, I'm resolving to fight.
Period.
Like, I used to always.
No, but that's why I'm like,
fight.
you for one, you from the fucking West Side. For two, you just fucking grew up having to prove yourself by being tough.
Yeah, and it was always like because it'd be like like I would have like thick girlfriends or like a Megan Thee Stallion build. She's probably like this much taller than me. I'm looking like a skinny Mexican dude, and they're like, "You don't know what he doing with that."
But Sam was you were
short
good
niggas though.
And I was fucking, and I was barking back. I'm like, "What's up, bro?" Like, hey, no,
but that's barking. Your personality, though. Like you're naturally.
I had to do that.
But at the same time, it's like it's where you grew up. But some people might grow up in the hood like that.
I didn't want to look like a bitch in front of my girls. So it'd be like, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna handle mine.
And that's a man thing.
He got that Mexican man. Damn, I don't know.
I got still some in him.
You got that old.
But yeah, I just like growing up, I always had to like prove myself. Always.
I just feel like that's a man thing. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It is a man thing.
I think it's a man thing.
Well, yeah, that whole like. Puff your chest out.
Yeah,
it's like it goes back to nature.
It does. It really does.
Everybody wants to be the alpha male, so everybody tests each other. Especially when there's a girl involved. So now you got to look like the toughest one, so you can get her.
Because then your girl looking like, "What you about to do?"
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I love that shit because you could just weed out the weak ones. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But every girl don't look at it like that.
But then at the same time, you don't want to see your man pumping up his chest and then he get his ass weak.
And that's what they don't get. Like, they weeding out the weak ones. Y'all niggas, you worried about this nigga. That's why he got her.
Mm-hmm.
You worried about the wrong shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would love when they do it and we would just walk past. I probably wouldn't give him as much energy as I want to. And I would slap her ass or grip it really hard and look at them like, yeah.
Look at Jade.
Her being some bitch I don't even know.
Right.
Back when I was like,
how dare you have girlfriends before me? How dare you?
Facts. That's gonna be me for real.
How dare you?
But yeah, I don't know.
That's funny.
This was really good, y'all.
Yeah.
Always good. Period.
It's a vibe when Kiwi come through.
Thank you.
Hey, we gotta get this fourth mic. We bullshit. Next week I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, we do need a fourth mic.
Cause you bought all these. Let me buy this one.
I got a homeboy. I feel like he would be great. I really want to bring him. I was gonna invite him today, but I was like, I'm not. This is y'all's house.
Let's get see. Okay.
That's the thing. We just need a fourth mic.
I mean, it's cool, but I'ma always ask before I bring anybody.
Yeah.
Like,
you
this is
y'all's
disrespectful.
House. Yeah, I'm
facts. This is y'all house. I feel it. Like, I'm not about to just. I trust my people, but if you said no, like, that's what it is. This is y'all house.
He be lit. He the type of people. I be like,
I think y'all would fuck with him.
Time
he's cool.
meet these people, but
it's hard to hate me or Jane. Like, it's hard. You got to be a real douchebag to like be mad at me or hate me or some shit. Because I like
y'all
to be
just gotta
understanding.
make sure whoever y'all bring into y'all house, y'all trust. You know what I'm saying?
But look here, this is a disclaimer. Period. It's a registered guns in this house.
Facts.
Names on it, and we know how to use them. And there's a security camera outside. Honey, play with it if you want to.
That's really why I ain't worried about it. I'm like, fuck that. I got mine.
You can play if you want to, boo. You can't shoot the camera up if you want to, bitch. I got the footage of before you shot that. I got your face. And we got guns. Relevant. Be stupid if you want to.
Facts. Nah, I would never.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like. People can be dumb if they want to, if they come up in here.
Damn, so like,
I'm a light
I know
sleeper
y'all about
too.
to go to the PAR key or whatever. I mean, K.
PAR key.
But, you know, I would love to come back with Rhea if we could do that.
Girl, that'd be a good time. I already told Rhea. I was like, girl, see about next time.
Just like, if you want to do it when you get back, let me know, because I know she's down. Okay. Sure. Just text her.
We'll let y'all know.
Facts.
I'm about to sign it out.
All right.
It's been Refried Beans.
And Collard greens.
And Kiwi.
Hey.